KAUM BEAX. Hayao Miyazaki animated movie is the origin of the Japan that has spawned many awesome work and got a positive reception from critics. The founder of Studio Ghibli since childhood is very obsessed with an aircraft. Probably because that's a lot of animated movies he works that involve adventure above the clouds. But before going into movie list, for you guys who have not subscribed at the channel KAUM BEAX, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Here are a few animated movie version of his work may have you watch. KAUM BEAX. Princess Mononoke. While protecting his village from rampaging boar god/demon, a confident young warrior, Ashitaka, is stricken by a deadly curse. To save his life, he must journey to the forests of the west. Once there, he's embroiled in a fierce campaign that the humans were waging on the forest. The ambitious Lady Eboshi and her loyal clan use their guns against the gods of the forest and a brave young woman, Princess Mononoke, who was raised by a wolf god. Ashitaka sees the good in both sides and tries to stem the flood of blood. This is met by animosity by both sides as they each see him as supporting the enemy. Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. Set 1,000 years from now, the Earth is ravaged by pollution and war. In the Valley of the Wind lives Nausicaa, princess of her people. Their land borders on a toxic jungle, filled with dangerous oversized insects. Meanwhile, two nearby nations are bitterly engaged in a war and the Valley of the Wind is stuck in the middle. Howls Moving Castle. A love story between an 18-year-old girl named Sophie, cursed by a witch into an old woman's body, and a magician named Hal. Under the curse, Sophie sets out to seek her fortune, which takes her to Hal's strange moving castle. In the castle, Sophie meets Hal's fire demon, named Karashipa. Seeing that she is under a curse, the demon makes a deal with Sophie if she breaks the contract he is under with Hal. Then Karashipa will lift the curse that Sophie is under, and she will return to her 18-year-old shape. Porco Rosso. In early 1930s ERA Italy, air pirates, bounty hunters, and high flyers of all sorts rule the skies. The most cunning and skilled of these pilots is Porco Rosso. A former ace, he now makes a living flying contract jobs, such as rescuing those kidnapped by air pirates. Donald Curtis, Porco's rival in the air and in cashing the affections of women, provides a constant challenge to the hero, culminating in a hilarious, action-packed finale. Castle in the Sky. The young boy stumbles into a mysterious girl who floats down from the sky. The girl, Shida, was chased by pirates, army, and government secret agents. In saving her life, they begin a high-flying adventure that goes through all sorts of flying machines, eventually searching for Sheeta's identity in a floating castle of a lost civilization. Kikis delivery service. This is the story of a young witch, named Kiki, who is now 13 years old. But she is still a little green and plenty headstrong, but also resourceful, imaginative, and determined. With her trusty wisp of a talking cat named Gigi by her side, she is ready to take on the world, or at least the quaintly European seaside village she's chosen as her new home. My Neighbor Totoro. Two young girls, 10-year-old Satsuki and her 4-year-old sister Mei, move into a house in the country with their father to be closer to their hospitalized mother. Satsuki and Mei discover that the nearby forest is inhabited by magical creatures called Totoros, pronounced Totoro. They soon befriend these Totoros, and have several magical adventures. Spirited Away. Chihiro and her parents are moving to a small Japanese town in the countryside, much to Chihiro's dismay. On the way to their new home, Chihiro's father makes a wrong turn and drives down a lonely one-lane road which dead ends in front of a tunnel. Her parents decide to stop the car and explore the area. They go through the tunnel and find an abandoned amusement park on the other side, with its own little town. When her parents see a restaurant with great-smelling food but no staff, they decide to eat and stay later. However, Chihiro refuses to eat and decides to explore the theme park a bit more. She meets a boy named Haku who tells her that Chihiro and her parents are in danger, and they must leave immediately. She runs to the restaurant and finds that her parents have turned into pigs. In addition, the theme park turns out to be a town inhabited by demons, spirits, and evil gods. At the center of the town is a bathhouse where these creatures go to relax. The owner of the bathhouse, KAUM BEAX. At last, a few best work from director Hayao Miyazaki. Animated movies which haven't you guys watched? Leave the answer to you guys in the comments field below. Thank you've been watching this video, and see you in the video the KAUM BEAX next.